we go. So we're gonna do some standing footwork. First, let's just connect to our breath. Big, deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just connect to your breath, pressing all the bones of your feet into your mat. Just grounding yourself. A couple more breaths here. Pulling up those abdominals as you exhale. All right, so on your next exhale, we're just gonna come up on those toes. Lift your heels and set them down. Exhale, lift, inhale, down. So it's a balance challenge, but really think about energy through your feet. Think about being rooted into the ground, into the mat. Feel your calves engage, your feet, your ankles, your arches. One more time. Good, good work. Okay, so now that Pilates V feet, with your heels together and your toes out, we're gonna do the same thing. Try to keep your abdominals connected, right? Ribs funneling down. Inhale, exhale, lift up and down. Standing footwork today. So good for your feet, your ankles. Keep your shoulders back and down. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay, now back to hip distance apart. We're just gonna do a squat, right? So you're gonna squat down, sits bones down behind you, abdominals tight, sternum lifted, and then you're gonna come up on your toes, and then you're gonna drop your heels, and then just come on up. So squat, toes, heels, lift. Squat, toes, heels, balance challenge for sure, right? And then heels down, press through those feet, come on up with energy. Just like when you're on the reformer, thinking about your footwork, pressing through those feet, toes, down, up, sit, toes, down, up. Let's do one more like that. Squat, lift your heels, heels down, lift up. Now we're gonna come up on the toes, squat down, it's challenging, and then push through your feet up. So toes, squat, heels, and lift. Toes, squat, heels, and lift. Toes, squat, heels, and lift. One more. Toes, squat, heels, and lift. Okay, plies. So toes out to the corners, engage to those abdominals, and you're just gonna squat, heels, heels, and lift. Lift those heels, press into your foot, come on up. Down, and lift, and down, and up. And lift the heels, down, and up again, down. Lift the heels, press, and up again, down. Lift, down, and up. 2 more. Lift those heels. When you come down, feeling everything engaging, hamstrings, calves, glutes, lift up, last time through. And lift, down, and up. Okay, so now we're gonna come all the way down, hold that plie. Think about your knees being stacked over your heels, Lift one, lift the other. Lift one heel, lift the other heel. Sternum is lifted, abdominals tight. Breathe, breathe. Two more. And last one. Both heels up at the same time. Really engage your core, helps with your balance, and pulse, up on those toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, come on up. So that was your standing footwork. We're gonna roll down. Inhale, nod your chin. Exhale, come on down, slowly roll down. One vertebra at a time. And then just let your body hang heavy. Again, I want you to think about all the bones of your feet in the floor. And then slowly roll it up. Tucking your tail under. And again, nod your chin. Slowly coming down. Pulling your navel in. Letting your body hang heavy. You can even grab your elbows. Kind of shake out a little bit of that tension in your low back. And then from your tailbone, tuck it under. All the way up. All right, one more time. Slowly giving each vertebra its moment in space. And hang heavy. Trying to balance the weight in your whole foot. And then tuck your tail under and come all the way up. Good work. So now we're going to come down to the floor. So let's roll down. Might as well. Slowly. And we're just going to walk it out. So walk to your plank. Drop your knees. And then we're going to lay down on the mat. So let's roll down slowly. Inhale nice and tall. And all the way back. Clavicles wide on your mat. So let's do some hip rolls. Warm up that spine a little bit more. Keeping your heels pretty close to your seat. Inhale, exhale, tuck and roll that pelvis up. Squeezing your gluteals at the top. Energy out your knees. Exhale, soften your sternum. Slowly melt to your spine. Down to your mat. Tailbone heavy. Again. Tuck and curl. One vertebra at a time comes up. All the way up to the top. And then slowly bring it down. Tailbone heavy at the end. 2 more sets like that. Tuck and curl up. Squeezing, think about that gluteal fold at the top of the thigh. Really engaging. And then slowly bringing it down. 1 vertebra at a time. Tailbone heavy. Last time through. Tuck, curl. Think about your pubic bone coming up to the ceiling. Keeping your ribs in your body. Big inhale here. Exhale, slowly come down. 1 vertebra at a time. Tailbone heavy at the end. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're just gonna come up to our tabletop. So inhale, exhale, imprint one leg and then the other leg. We're gonna do some toe taps with arms. So I want you to take your arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other, and we're gonna do opposite arm as well. So if you're gonna reach your left toe down, your right arm is gonna come up. And then do the opposite. Concentrate, breathe. So only take your arm that's going over your head as far as you can keep your ribs in your body. Don't let your ribs pop. Exhale and exhale. 2 more. And last one. And breathe. We're going to do both legs. Super challenging. You can keep your hands here. You can bring them up, right? Just as far as you keep all of this organized in your body. Ready? Exhale. Super challenging. Feel that in your low abs. Warming up that low belly. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. And 1 more. And bring those knees in. Good work. Super good work. Okay, from here, let's rock and roll up. It's a good time to get a sip of water. And I can turn my phone off. All right, get a sip of water, and we'll move on to ab work, chest lifts and hundreds. Okay, so hands are behind your head. Think about keeping your elbows wide. Inhale to nod your chin. Exhale to lift, gazing out over your knees. Inhale to stay, and exhale to bring it down. Inhale, nod, lengthen your neck. Exhale, lift. Stay. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, nod. Exhale, lift. And let's do 1 more. Inhale to nod. Exhale to lift. Inhale to stay. Exhale, coming down. Good work. Coming into our hundreds. So let's inhale to prepare and exhale. Bring those legs up to tabletop. Imprinting. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders come up. Exhale, extend your legs as far as you can. Remember, you can stay here. Lower is harder. Up higher is easier. Find your spot and start counting. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hollow out that belly. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 80. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Slowly come down with control. And stretch out long. Good work. That always warms up the body. Sets us up for more work, harder work. Let's do some roll-ups. Inhale, start to nod your chin. Exhale, come up 1 vertebra at a time as you roll over your knees, reaching towards those feet, and then rolling back. Legs are super active. Start to nod your chin. Exhale, one vertebra at a time, coming up. It always takes a couple sets of these till you feel warm, right? There's always that sticky spot in your spine. Let's loosen it up. Really hollow out your belly. And nod. Reach towards those feet. Try to make it fluid, right? Let's do 2 more. Here's your last one. And all the way up. And stay up. And let's just stretch that spine forward. From your navel, tuck your tail under. Feel that stretch from your whole back line. Nose to knees. Inhale up. Stack tall, sitting on your sits bones. And let spine stretch forward one more time. And then stacking up your spine. Beautiful. Let's come to the quadruped position on all fours. All your bones are stacked. Wrists, elbows, shoulders, and hips over knees, okay? So we're gonna come to right foot, left toes, and then lift, keeping the ribs in the body. Press your hands into the mat, squeezing your glute, reaching long, and then bring it down. And the other side. Keeping your hips square to that mat. Exhale as you lift, keeping your shoulder down away from your ears, and then bring it down. Let's do 1 more each side, and then we'll add on some taps. So think about that supporting hand on the mat, pressing into the mat, armpits down, and bring it down. All right, this time we're gonna stay up there and add some taps. Exhale as you lift, and tap, and lift, and tap, and lift. So think about exhaling, pulling up those abdominals, and a lift, and a lift. 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2. Last 1. Bringing it in. Other side. Exhale and reach. And tap. Pressing that hand into the mat. Bring your armpit down. Really thinking about reaching for opposing walls. There's 4 more here. And 3. And 2. Last 1. Quick shell stretch. Good work. Now onto your mat for some prone work. So remember, when you're laying on your belly is always pulled up nice and tight, right? Like you have that blueberry underneath your belly button and you don't want to smash it, right? So we're just going to do some preps. So inhale, exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders, and bring it down. Exhale, lift. Remember, your feet are really solid into that mat. Your glutes are turned on like crazy. One more time. And down. This time we're going to add a little rotation, and if it might be hard to see me. So when you're here, you're going to lift, and then you're going to bring it to the side, right? So thinking about your shoulder to your hip, we're going to go inhale up, and then we're going to go 4 to one side, and then 4 to the other. So onto your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come to the side. Inhale, center. Side, center. Thinking about those obliques, multifidus in your back. That was 4. Let's do the other side. 4, 3, 2. Press those feet into the mat. And 1. And bring it down. Extend those hands. And this time you're going to come up. So you're going to inhale and just use your nose to guide you to come up, sternum up, shoulder blades melting down your back. Feel your hip bones pressing into that now. And hold it here. From here, you're going to use one arm. Keep everything organized and stable. One more. And then the other 4 times. 4. Last one. And bring it down. Whew, that's harder than it looks, yes? Okay, so now we're just gonna do legs, all right? So pulling up your abdominals, reaching your right leg long, lift, and hold, and bring it down. And then your left leg, reach it long as you squeeze and lift, and hold, and bring it down. Reaching long as you lift up, reaching long as you bring it down. One more side, either side, right and left. Good work. Bring your hands to goalpost, right out to the side of your mat, and just rest your forehead. We're going to do both legs. Inhale, prepare, exhale, lift, and down. And down. Okay, so now we're going to bring it to the dart, right? So your hands are going to be laying here, and as you lift your palms, come to your hips, right? And you're going to lift both arms and legs. Okay, let's go. Shoulders down your back, both arms and legs. And bring it down. Two more. Energy out the crown of your head and out your feet. And down. Pushing up. Coming through cat and cow. So inhale, look up, tail up. Exhale, head down, tail down. One more. Stay in your cat. Just shift your weight back a little bit till you feel it deeper into your low back. Feel that lovely stretch. And then I want you to keep reaching forward with your hands as you reach your glutes back to your heels. Feel a nice release in that low back. And then bringing it back up. Good job. Good time for a time check. And a drink of water. So go ahead and grab a drink of water. We'll do our plank series. Okay, so let's do side plank first. Whichever side you like to do first. Your weak side, your strong side. So your elbow is anchored in and your forearm is anchored into the mat. You want to put that top foot forward and you're going to come right up to your plank. Nice and long. You're going to breathe, your ribs are in your body, you're pressing your hips forward, your glutes are turned on. And you're just going to hold and breathe and gain some strength here. You're almost there. 10 more seconds. And then we're going to reach underneath for 10. So 10 and up and 9 and up. And left. And 5. Feel those obliques working? 4. And 3. And 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and flip around to the other side. Anchoring that elbow forearm into the mat. Top leg is forward. Anchor those feet. So really try to have your foot flat pressed towards the short side of your mat. And when you're ready, let's come on up. And breathe. Glutes turned on. Everything's stacked. Hips are stacked. Shoulders are stacked. And breathe. Hold this here. 10 more seconds. Keep breathing. It's a little bit of a plank challenge today. Here we go. We're going to go 10, threading it through. And up. And 9. And 6. And 5. And 4. Obliques are firing. 3. Remember to breathe. Last 1. And bring it down. Good work. Okay, so our next plank, regular plank on our forearms. Take a breath. So remember, you can be here, you can be here, whatever you need, right? You listen to your body that day, everything, your best is always good enough, right? So there's no bad plank. However you want to do your plank is a good thing. So shoulders are down away from your ears, your abdominals tight. Come on up, and we're going to hold this plank. Your glutes are turned on, your abs are pulled in. Your shoulder blades are flat against your back. And we're gonna count 4, 5, 4. Now we're gonna add on 3, 2, and 1. Now rainbows. So your hip dips down, and your hip dips down, and it's down. And breathe. Exhale. Shh. Working those obliques. All upper body. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold. And then drop it down. Hard work today, right? It's a good way to start your Friday. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. We got a couple more minutes because we started late. So let me just take you through a little bit of side lying. So your knees are up. So instead of, you can be down here if you need to, but we're really working those obliques today. So I want you to think about having a long waist, right? Tucked in nice and tight. And then we're just gonna do fire hydrants. Lift and lower. Hip distance and down. And down for that outer thigh and hip. Exhale and inhale. And lift. 2 more. And 1. Good, now we're gonna bring that toe down in front, down and lift, down and lift. Keep breathing, all this is long, all this is supported, so we're not down here, we're right here. Good, looks great. Now little pulses, kick, kick, lead with your heel, squeeze. Think about all the way from your hip to your glutes, through your heel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's flip over, do the other side. So go ahead and sink into that shoulder and then come up, and then you can feel where you need to be, right? Your obliques working the whole time. So your knees are up, your little fire hydrants up and down, and lift and lower. Turning that outer hip and thigh on. Abs are all organized in your body. And up and down and lift. Exhale. Two more. 2. Last one. Extend your leg, toe is down, up and down. Lift and lower. So think about neutral spine, right? You don't want to be tucked under. 2 more. And then we're going to do those little pulses. So pressing out your heel, out, out, out. All the way from your hip, out through your heel. And 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way onto your back. Roll it down. Go ahead, cross one leg over ankle to knee. Pull both knees into your chest. Enjoy that stretch. Outer thigh and hip. And let's switch it to the other side. Cross over ankle to knee. Both knees in towards your chest. Outer thigh and hip. Bring those knees into your chest. Let's roll it up. Coming to saw. Hands are out to the sides. Inhale as you rotate. Exhale as you reach pinky toe or pinky finger to pinky toe. And then this palm in the back goes straight up to the ceiling as your nose goes to your knee. And you stack it up and you de-rotate. Couple more. Rotate, reach, stack, derotate. And derotate. Let's do it again. Last time through. And reach. And derotate. And derotate. Great. Final stretch. Coming down onto your mat. Make your body into an X. And just breathe. So keeping your feet on the mat, you're going to take your right arm and bring it over to the left. But you're keeping your feet on the mat and you're reaching towards those left fingertips. You feel a nice stretch through your side, through your obliques that you worked, even getting into that psoas. And then you bring it all back. Keeping your feet anchored, reach your left over to your right, reaching towards those fingertips. Feel that stretch. One more breath here. And then slowly bring it back. And then just let your knees float up to your chest. Give it a couple of rock and rolls here. Come up to your seated position. And happy Friday, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. It was my pleasure to train you today.